Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for another energy and guidance reading. And we will be using the Sacred Spirit reading cards by Anna Stark once again. And I consider this a timeless reading, so whenever it reaches you is when you are meant to have the message, although today is March 19th, 2020. Now, you may use this as a pick a card reading, card 1, 2, or 3. Or you can use it as a combined reading with all three cards. As I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all light beings, angels, and God, please relay the message I need to share with my viewers, the highest good of all. And for the first card, I'll take a card from the top. Second card, I'll take a card from the center. And the last card will be the bottom card. Okay, so we start out with number 27, meditation. And wow, this is like all the voices in your head, all the energies you're picking up on. And I had a really strange experience this morning where I was half asleep, half awake, and I thought I heard someone say something to me, but there was nobody there. And you don't know if you're in a dream state or if you're actually consciously aware of your surroundings. It was very bizarre to say the least. So I could really relate to this card. And it's saying improvements require persistence. And yeah, I mean, maybe some of us need to clear our busy minds. We're being bombarded by all of this energy that's going on right now. And I won't elaborate on it because I'm sure people are tired of hearing about it already. We want to talk about things that are positive. We want to keep our lives as normal as we possibly can. And this card says, meditation is an important aspect of spiritual practice, proven to relieve mental stress, physical pain, and improve a person's outlook on life. Meditation is not bound to religion, culture, or spiritual groups. Anyone could practice meditation and everyone can receive its benefits. Used in practice for thousands of years, meditation is often associated with spiritual understanding and enlightenment by achieving direct communication with the Supreme Being or ultimate reality. For example, the enlightenment that Buddha received underneath the Bodhi tree. Using concentrated focus upon the breath, sounds, visualizations, objects, or movement meditation can enhance relaxation, strengthen the mind, and instigate spiritual growth and self-awareness. These different meditative practices can be simple in nature or emotionally groundbreaking depending upon your needs and intentions for the practice. You may be feeling stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed now. Poor sleep patterns or insomnia are triggered by technology use and require you to detach from the materialism and wants of today. Respiratory issues may arise now. Please see a suitable professional if you require attention. And wow, how synchronized is that with the situation that the world is going through right now with respiratory issues? I'll tell you, Spirit always delivers the right message at exactly the right time. And it says, right now, meditation holds the answers. Focus on your breath. Reconnect back to self, where you will have more time and energy for the areas in your life that have been neglected. A form of meditation is required now for you to feel whole again. Be aware that your mind reflects your physical world. Is it balanced or imbalanced, busy or still, chaotic or calm, noisy or quiet? Physiological and psychological change is taking place. Use meditation to assist in healing, health, and well-being goals, specifically to set intentions, aid physical recovery, and influence mind mantras. Importantly, now is the time to focus on your personal health and well-being. And yeah, I mean, we need to detach from the chaos of the outside world. And I'm telling you, my sleep was really, really rough last night. And to be awake or maybe half awake, I don't know what was going on this morning when I heard that voice. And I just feel that this is Spirit giving me a very strong and clear message with this card. And I'm sure this resonates with a lot of you out there that you need to get some quiet time today. You need to get yourself back in balance. You need to meditate and Now is the perfect time. And, you know, especially when people say, I'm too busy, I can't, I don't have time, that's when you need it the most. So this card really, really speaks to me. And I think this is a message for a lot of us today that we need to start a meditation practice, even if it's walking meditation where you go for a walk. And with each step, it's kind of like a little meditation within itself. Bump the camera here. Let's get back into focus. Okay. Yes, I need some meditation right now. I'm just feeling way too many energies and I just feel very overwhelmed. But getting back to the reading, the second card is for awakened spirit, desire to change. And this person is very open. He's raising his hand up to the heavens and he is ready to receive, is what I'm getting. And it's saying that an awakened spirit is much like Alice in Wonderland. Once you have traveled down the rabbit hole, you can never go back to what you knew before. You become forever changed by the new experience. New information and experiences will change you at your very core. You become enlightened with sacred connection, resulting in physical, spiritual, and emotional changes. You may be feeling lost and confused about your life, relationships, family, or social connections, including your employment. This is a time when making meaningful experiences is a priority, as you can no longer fathom wasting time on greedy, materialistic, or ego-based principles. The question of why comes to the forefront of almost every experience as you search for the meaning and validity for your soul's experience here on earth. Seeing through the industrial machine of society, you become more aware of people's unhappiness and lack of passion, ethics, and integrity. At this moment, understanding who you are, the real you, beyond what you have been conditioned to believe by societal norms, families, schools, or institution, becomes a dominant feature in your life. Right now, your spirit seeks freedom. Confined by restrictive interactions and outdated ideals, it's important to understand the connection between your physical body and spiritual self. This deep connection to the soul's expanding awareness and to seeing a broader and bigger picture in life. Health challenges can occur now as you go through this phase of spiritual improvement. Growing impatience with materialistic people, social media, and news programs continually highlights the world's imbalance of peace and harmony. Oh, I could not have said that better myself. I do not turn the news on. If I see that there's going to be a broadcast from the White House, I will watch that on my laptop. But other than that, I'm not watching local news. I'm not watching these other major networks. I'm just not going to be bombarded by the doom and gloom and the sky is falling and all of the panic and chaos. You know, one moment they're saying they're concerned about the American people, you know, they care about them very much. And then the next minute they're bombarding you with how this is going to happen, that's going to happen. And the more horrific it gets, and no, I'm not dealing with that. I'm going to create my own inner peace that does not include things like that, that are external, that are there to steal your peace, like literally steal your peace. And it says right now, you know, feeling restricted, you know, and not being satisfied with some of these greedy, materialistic people. Yeah, I mean, people believe it's all about money, 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 money. They will backstab their friends, their family, their spouses. I mean, it's just such, I don't know. I'm sure a lot of you out there know people that are like that, that it's all about materialistic things and as much as they could get their hands on. And they don't care about people or who they hurt or what they have to do to get what they want. It's a very sad existence. And I just don't have time. I don't have room in my life for people like that. I mean, they're not from my highest good. They're just very ego-based people that are just never satisfied. Let's put it that way. I mean, if material things could buy us happiness, some of the richest people would be so thrilled and happy and excited every day of their lives. And they're not. And they're not. Because money is the biggest lie. And yes, we need it to pay our bills. We need it to buy necessities in order to live. But when is enough is enough? You know, when someone is just so money driven that they're willing to backstab and betray people, it's a very sad existence. So basically, it's saying here that, growing impatience with materialistic people, social media, news programs continually highlight the world's imbalance of peace and harmony. And humanitarian efforts are supported now, donating time, energy, and effort into community programs or groups and implementing healthy or greener alternatives into your life will bring you new opportunities, creating a supportive, healthier lifestyle. Yes, and I'm all about protecting the environment and I'm all about volunteering time and services. I do these videos for people who need this guidance. I don't make any money on this. I don't ask you to donate to my channel. I've never taken anyone for anything. I just want to give back to the world because this makes me feel good knowing that however many people want to watch this video, however many don't, that's okay. This is my contribution to society. I give and I don't expect to get anything back in return, except that maybe if I've helped someone, that really makes it all worthwhile for me. So you may want to look into some maybe volunteer or selfless things that you can do, to make someone's day. And then lastly, we have number 36, third eye vision. Reclaim your mind. Yeah. And this kind of links in with the media and everything that's being bombarded out there, social media, the TV, the news, all of these things that are just being so overstimulating. That's what I would say it is. It's overstimulation. And you just need to settle down and just get some quiet time and unplug. Just unplug. Get some quiet meditation, maybe a sea salt bath, maybe a nap. Sometimes you just got to turn everything off in order to gather yourself and get yourself grounded again because you could get sucked up in the drama of everything that's going on, especially in the times we are right now. So you need to make time for that. And this says here the third chakra, the third eye chakra, is located along the brow line with its axis point between the eyes. Every individual has a third eye, but not all chose to open. In ancient times and across different cultures, the third eye was an asset. The ancient Egyptians, Greeks, and Hindus all viewed the third eye and pineal gland as a gateway to the heavens, expanding consciousness and higher wisdom. Known in Sanskrit as Ajna, its meaning is command and perceiving. This multidimensional door allows individual glimpses into different realms, as well as remote viewing, distant healing, visionary experiences, and energetic practices. Using third eye vision requires careful practice. Psychic debris, energetic distortions, and imbalanced frequencies can stick to the third eye chakra and to an individual's aura and energy bodies. This can leave you with emotional disturbance, insomnia, nightmares, or negative outlook on life, or mysterious physical aches, pains, or illnesses. Yeah, exactly. Because where the mind goes, the body follows. So if you're thinking negative thoughts or you're being bombarded by all of this stuff coming at us, it's going to affect your sleep. And when we don't get proper sleep, it starts manifesting as illnesses in the body, anxiety, fear, sleep disturbances. And this is, exactly, spot on. And it says, currently you may be feeling forgetful, moody, and extremely sensitive to smells, lights, and taste. Visual stimulation is overpowering. Now's the time to reclaim your mind. Satisfy your needs first instead of people pleasing. And that is so true because you cannot continue to keep doing for people and not replenish yourself. You just can't. You just really need to take care of yourself. These cards are just so linked together today. And it says right now, feelings of vulnerability will rise to the surface. Fear of self exposure and judgment will influence your current relationships. Try to avoid crowds and busy places, as collective mental energy will influence your state of mind. Continually trying to protect yourself from harsh criticism and personal judgments will keep you in a defensive mindset and influence your decision making. Intuitively, don't rush into a third eye experience. Take it slow and seek a suitable teacher to avoid spiritual risks. If you wish to intensify or gain third eye vision more regularly, activate and decalcify your pineal gland through visualized meditation. Yeah, the theme here with these cards are Stop what you're doing, meditate, get some quiet time, detach, turn the TV off, try to unplug if you can for a few hours, to just sit and to just be and to gather your thoughts and to ground yourself. Avoid crowds, avoid any situations where you feel bombarded and overwhelmed. We really, really need to do this because it's right. When you are exhausted and mentally drained, your decision making capabilities lack. You're just more irritable. You're getting more emotional. You're feeling like you're losing control of everything around you. And it's just a time for us to detach. I mean, I'm going to detach for some time today and just spend some quiet time. I deserve it. I've been thinking way too much about stuff, and like I said, people can bombard you with their toxic, negative attitudes online. Facebook is a big one where, we have these people on there. The sky is falling and life is never going to be the same. And I don't know what I'm going to do. You know what? We don't need people like that on there breeding all of this drama and all of this toxicity. Life is tough enough. We're all struggling, no doubt, including myself. We're all going through it. And we don't need these, people spreading more negativity and more sadness and more drama. So do yourself a favor. Be sure that you're monitoring who you're hanging around with, who you're talking to, who you chat with, what shows you're watching on TV. If you have to watch the news, watch it, but try to watch it from a logical standpoint. Don't allow your emotions to let you get swept up in it because that's what they want to do. They do it for ratings and it's very sad. But I hope you've enjoyed this reading today. It was pretty heavy and intense. I'm going to meditate today, without a doubt, and I'm going to force myself to do it every day. It's important. It should be number one on my priority list. And a lot of you out there should try to do something that's going to take you away from what's been going on lately and just relax and just enjoy the day. If you've enjoyed the reading, please like it by giving it a thumbs up, share it, and above all, subscribe because I will be back with more.